Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the away team going up against Team USA. And now time to hand things over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on our sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. A different look for Team USA. They've got Peyton, and it's Morning in at the 5 spot. Lopez against Kidd. Number 9. Can't hit. Team USA going the other way with it. Here's Carter. Now here's Lopez. Over Kidd. Lopez, no luck.
They had a defender draped all over. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Garnett, and it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work. Garnett's got his first points of the game. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw drops for Garnett. Team USA on D. It's a 5-point game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. Coach had no qualms with telling me that he wants to get into a defensive battle. He said, "We know if the game slows down and points are tough to come by, we'll be at the advantage. That's the kind of game that we want to get into here because we feel we're better suited for it. We'll see if things shape up that way, gentlemen."
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Yeah, and early is the key word there, Kevin. If they can string together some stops right away, I think it'll really set the tone.
Which is just what they're going to be after, guys. They'd love to turn this into a defensive battle.
Now here's Kidd. Carter outside. With the lead pass. And Penn's coming.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Lopez. They need this. There's the bucket. Good.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Carter, and he gets it to go from the corner.
That offense just keeps on clicking.
It sure does, Clark. They're getting high percentage looks and really taking advantage here.
Garnett grabs the board. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Peyton wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Number 11, and the jumper falls for him. He's got 5.
And can you ever remember him getting his confidence shaken? I mean, it just doesn't seem like he's ever bothered by any adversity or any pressure.
And also, he can flat out shoot it. Defensive pressure means nothing to him. He can drill jump shots right in the face of a defender. His concentration, form, and focus, outstanding.
Hobbs the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. For 3, Kidd grabs the board. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Carter, the shot is off. Number 11, guarded by Garnett. Number 11, the top of the key jumper is on the mark. Here's Kidd. Peyton, right side. Let's go. And he gets the jumper to drop. Up in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Team USA leading by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And so, guys, what do you think about Team USA? What have they been doing or not doing?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Navarro. Team USA grabs the miss. Pass to Allen. The rim running, two-handed jam.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some strength there, guys.
Releases. He drains the quick shot. And here is Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Baker. Gets the bucket. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, for Damian Lillard, a broken foot cost him a season at Weber State. But still, he said that in his road to the NBA, the biggest challenge was making it out of his hometown, Oakland, California. He said, things can go wrong at any time in Oakland. I was worried I might not make it to this point. I'm just proud that I have a family and friends that looked out for me and pushed me in this direction instead of letting me fall into the streets and all that type of stuff. That was the biggest obstacle for me, was being my own man and not following what a lot of people that I grew up with fell into. Kevin, it must have taken some strength.
Nice stuff, Doris. Thank you. Number 13, guarded by Garnett. Another shot. Can't get it to go. So Team USA will take it the other way. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Shots good by Garnett.
Yeah, when you play against him, Kevin, the first thing you want to address is making it harder on him to go to work down low. If you let him get position inside, it's going to be a long night for you.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Here's Hardaway. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Fires from the line. Offensive rebound. Number 13. And he drops it in following the offensive rebound.
Textbook offensive rebounding right there. I love that. Those putbacks are buckets any team loves to get.
And here comes the break. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. Looking at a 32% clip from the field, they're just not executing. Here is Rogers over Houston. Rogers can't make the basket.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that. A beautiful finesse move right there. I mean, you've got to love that finger roll finish.
It'll count. And this is what it counted had it gone in. And that does it for the first half of play. Team USA ahead. They're up by 10. Well, folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's time to break down the first half of action. I hope you're having a great Friday night so far. Team USA coming out of the gates in charge. They've been tremendous defensively, and that's how you lock a team down. And slugging it out so far are the visitors. They're really going hard at it on the boards, offensively chasing down every miss they can. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Being a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. They've got Mourning, and it's Garnett in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Team USA. Peyton's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Inside, number 15. It's rebounded by Peyton.
Once he had to change the shot because of the hand in his face, you knew he wasn't going to make it.
Here's Carter. Slams it on the run.
Boy, that kind of hustle you just love to see.
And it gets his teammates fired up.
Yeah, especially with the powerful slam to finish things off.
Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. That's good. Now Lopez. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. It's hauled in by Team USA.
Well, they've built a big lead here so far, and a lot of it has to do with how well they've been rebounding.
Yeah, every time they make a stop, they're securing the rebound, and that's really allowed them to get out to this lead. And offensively, Kevin, he's got a lot he can bring to the table, given the situation. You know, he can give you 20-plus without showing you the same move twice. And it's that varied offensive game that really keeps defenses off balance.
And the other thing about him that stands out is his body control in the air. Some guys are strong on the ground. This guy is strong in the air and can improvise his shot if he needs to.
Rogers can't make the basket.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Impressive play there. They have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's Reyes. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Fires from deep, and the shot is good. Carter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And it has been total domination on their part.
Yeah, they haven't put the parking brake on at all. They're continuing to go full throttle and pile up the points.
Allen's checked in for Smith. Away against Lopez. Allen, and the layup falls.
Now, points in the paint have been a huge factor here for them.
Steve looking to take it inside and go up strong. That's a remedy for success.
Team USA shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And Team USA making a change here. Peyton's checked in. The visitors with the ball. Navarro. And a draw from 3-point range.
Big lead on the boards usually equals a big lead in count. You know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds him, guys, and the crowd senses it.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. And here's Team USA. They're on an 18-5 run. Peyton passes to McDowell. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
This has been an offensive explosion, guys. They are on fire.
How about a volcanic eruption, a flash fire? And defensively, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. They just hope that they cool off at some point.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Peyton.
This defense is porous right now. I mean, way too many looks coming from inside the paint.
Now, it's 4 straight buckets now in the paint, and anybody in the NBA is going to make shots from there. They really need to start looking elsewhere, guys, because he can't get anything to go.
Here's Allen, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Here's Peyton. No luck. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Team USA ahead, running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when... Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Now, let's check in with Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris?
Hey guys, the home team tonight picks up the Uncontainable Game Award. They have been in their grills and bothering shots all game, and they've been able to maintain that level of intensity as their lead grows.
Okay, Doris, thank you. And that was quite a run, guys. That made a big impact on where we are right now.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say, Kevin. It was a major turning point. They really hit on something that, in the blink of an eye, had them scoring almost at will.
Well, you got to share the credit for that kind of run. I mean, you can't just say it was all about offense. There was some stingy, stiff defense being played, too.
From the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his third rebound tonight.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Boy, how about that athleticism? I mean, it's unreal how high he can get up off the ground.
Yeah, he was soaring to the rim.
He is one of a kind, no doubt about that.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play.
Well, you look back at the Western Conference last year and talk about a wide open field. I know San Antonio and Oklahoma City had the best records, but there wasn't ever a point where you didn't feel like any one of 6 teams couldn't make the finals.
Here's Abdul-Rahim, dumps it down.
Looks like this one's over. They really played well tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we can take it out of the oven. This game is cooked.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to Rogers. Takes a three, and that one's good. Well, and it seems that way, Steve, with the West, that there really isn't ever a team that is far and away the best. Just a very deep conference from top to bottom.
And it's been like that for a while, because you've had Dallas and San Antonio and the Lakers. You've just had really good teams jockeying for position and knocking each other off. And now all of a sudden Oklahoma City is the king of the hill, but you still have some really good teams that are capable of getting to the finals.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Allen kicks to Payton. Over Navarro. Payton gets the bucket.
Well, I bet you he'd like to forget that first half that he had. It's nice to see him bounce back here in the second.
Deflected. Number 15. He's guarded by Mourning, and it's Mourning with the rebound. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Allen's shot is off. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Takes the three, and that is good.
You got to respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Payton kicks to Kidd. He dishes it to Mourning. Payton. Here's Abdul-Rahim.
Well, the outcome is not in question now. They've got it all wrapped up.
Agreed. I mean, they're just looking to simply run the clock out now.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Lopez. The 19-foot shot, and that's good for 2.
They could have used this run a while ago. It may not make much difference now.
Yeah, they hit that snooze button a little too much because they showed up late to this game.
Mourning dishes to Kidd. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Abdul-Rahim can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Now the dish to Lopez. Over Mourning, and that one's good by Lopez. So it's Team USA winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
they become the